Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to a Mattel figure review. I've not done one of these for a while, but a bit of advice. I want you to find all of your unders right now. Wherever your unders are, I want you to find them all. Make sure you've got them all because I have got a figure of the Undertaker. He will take all of the unders. It doesn't matter where they are, he will take them. I don't know where he takes them. I don't even know what an under is, but he is the Undertaker. So rest in peace. So I'm really excited to do this one because the Undertaker is probably my favourite wrestler of all time. And not only that, this attire is probably my favourite Undertaker attire. This is early Undertaker. This is Wrestlemania 7 Undertaker. This is his first Wrestlemania. This is when the streak got started. He has a match at Wrestlemania 7 against Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Very one-sided. And obviously the Undertaker wins and goes 1-0 at WrestleMania. But he hadn't debuted that long before. So really, you know, he's only been in WWF at the time, a few months by the time of this. And this was a figure that I did really want to get, but for a long time, this was in shops in the UK for about £20. And I managed to pick this up from Wilkinson's for, I think it was £8 in the end. Bargain for an elite figure, and obviously one that has the Undertaker in this kind of classic Undertaker attire. So really smart, really pleased that I got it. On the back it says his ring attires from WrestleMania 7, as we said, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, it should say Legend as well. He's from Death Valley. That is his little symbol, which good for him. His signature move, tombstone, choke slam and last ride, £212, 6'10", made his debut in 1990. Recreate the action of WWE with Kane and Undertaker. That's it. That were the only two in this series. I don't even know what this series was. It was the WrestleMania Heritage series. It was just, I think they had some figures lying around and they were just like, yeah, let's put it in that box and get it into the shops. But I don't mind because I like the look of this figure. I do have a criticism though, before we even get into ripping it open. And that is, can you see on the back, he's got that kind of grey, it's not really a tie. I don't know what it is. It's like this big thing, but it's not on the figure. They've not put it on the figure. You get the trench coat and you get the hat, but you don't get the massive jumbo tie. I want the massive jumbo tie. Have I got the massive jumbo tie on any of them? Yeah, they gave me a massive jumbo tie on the purple Undertaker. He wasn't purple, but his ring attire was purple. Well, his gloves were purple and the boot coverings were purple. He was normal colour. I don't want you to think that he'd fallen ill or anything like that. So anyway, let's get the figure open and let's have a look at this WrestleMania 7 Undertaker. Okay guys, I got the figure out and I've got to be honest, I think it's awesome. I absolutely love it. Like certainly when he's got his hat like that and it's kind of like, oh, this hat won't do it. But like, you know, it's kind of covering the eyes and it's at a bit of an angle and he looks moody. It's all dark. And it looks a bit moody and I think that looks really cool. What's interesting about this figure as well is they've very much kind of dated it in its time in the sense of he's got that kind of brown ginger kind of hair. He obviously dyes it kind of further into his career, and all these Undertakers have all got like black hair, but this is still very much, I think, his natural hair colour. Absolutely love as well the grey boot coverings and the grey gloves. It's the Undertaker. It's the Undertaker I remember watching as a kid, and I think it's absolutely awesome that I've got a figure of that Undertaker. The trench coat is removable, but it looks like an absolute nightmare to remove it. I'm going to try and remove it for you, but I don't know how possible that actually is. yeah, that didn't work. So, but you can take it off if you like wrestle it, which, you know, these are wrestlers. So, I suppose it's not surprising there's a degree of wrestling involved. But, well, I mean, I got it that far, and that's probably good enough. You know, look at that. I don't know what is. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, yeah, that's the Undertaker. One of the coolest superstars in the history of wrestling. Looking like a mermaid that is stranded on the beach. So let's pop his hat back on. Boom. I think you'll agree, or I hope you'll agree, that looks pretty cool. Face scan is okay. It is. I mean, like, I don't know if some of you might have seen Suburban Commando, which was like a film, I think, from 1992. And The Undertaker was in that film. And it does, you know, he did look like that. And he looked like that in that film. It's got that kind of Suburban Commando feel to it. I love it because I loved Suburban Commando. If you've not seen Suburban Commando and you're a wrestling fan, you should definitely check it out. It is really cringeworthy, but absolutely worth a watch. Certainly if you're younger and maybe you're a little bit more... I was going to say open-minded. That feels disrespectful, so I'm not going to say open-minded. Open-minded. Yeah, cool. Look, I honestly don't know what else to say about the figure. I love the trench coat, love the hat, love the fact it looks like Suburban Commando. So I am going to give this figure a... I'm just going to mark it down a bit for the jacket not easily coming off, but that's probably more me than it is the figure. So I'm going to give this a strong 9. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. I really would appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. I normally get the figures to wave goodbye, but his arms are pretty much set where they are. So I can't.